Shabbat Shalom. This Shabbat is also called Shabbat Zakhor, which means to remember, and it's always preceding Purim. That we have to recall the time when we saw to eliminate the people of Israel. We remember, so not as we so we don't forget what Amalek was trying to do, and it's been trying for centuries. Okay, so that is that's a mitzvah. Had to be get rid of Amalek. Okay, and with the current time, okay, our problem is that Amalek right now wears different hats, different uniforms, you know, and that is the problem. That is the big problem because it used to be a soldier-like enemy, but now we know that it's not. They're not using the uniform anymore. They're using civilian clothes. So that is why we can, for certain, can say that nobody in Gaza is innocent because they are, when they are, every Shabbat, when they are returning the bodies or the hostages, even the kids and everybody, moms, grandma, everybody is celebrating, So there is no innocent people in Gaza, They're just a propaganda that they're trying to sell, so people will have pity of them, and that is what because of the clothes, and in the same line of thought, we got the Kohen Gadol, okay, which is garments. The regular Kohanim, he only had 4 garments, but the Kohen Gadol had 8 garments. But I'm going to be talking about the breastplate of the Hoshen and the ephod exactly. Our sages, well, it is a commandment that it says, and they shall bind the breastplate by the rings to the rings of the ephod with a blue cord, so that it may be above the skillful wooden band of the ephod, and that the breastplate does not separate from the ephod. So that's a commandment. We cannot be separated. Our sages has interpreted this as they cannot be apart. Now, the breastplate is over the heart, and from the letters ephod, we come in the gematria, we got with the word pe, which means mouth. So it's the same numerical value representing the mouth to teach us that the heart cannot be separated from the mouth. In other words, there must be a coherence between what one feels and what one says. Otherwise will be calling in a regular language hypocrite, So the sages says that it means that our inner self, if the inner self is not like our outer self, you should not be studying Torah. Now that's hard, okay? But there is a connection, If our heart is not there, we're not just going to study Torah just because, So we got to put our heart that way Torah can come into us. So that must be a transparency. There must be a coherence. Otherwise, it's just a fast food. In Judaism, the most important thing is to be transparent and honest. We must always keep in mind that each of us is being all the time, and nowadays is more than ever, we are being evaluated on the things that we do. But not only we're not being evaluated as individuals, but as a whole, the whole, as a people. So we gotta be really, really careful of what we do, because it's not only me that is going to be judged, it's going to be all the brothers and all Israel as well. And keeping on the same line of the garments, what we use, okay, on a daily, it tells a story. It tells the people. So that's why on Shabbat we always use the best we have, and like I said before, we always try to have it ready before, not just the first thing that I saw in the closet, and that's what I'm gonna get today. No, that should be set aside, put apart. That way we kind of say, okay, this is for Shabbat. The same thing we separate, or we leave the best meal for Shabbat. Well, it's the same thing. The same thing as our garments, because the way we dress is the way we're going to be judged. So, let's be aware of what we wear, and also be aware that we're not only representing ourselves as an individual, but as a whole, as Israel itself. תודה רבה.